Setting Free the Bears. John Irving, author of A Son of the Circus. Page 90. Trees crouched against the switchbacks. The town blinked noiselessly beyond the dense shapes and reliefs of round tree clumps balled against the night sky. "Oh, Graf," said Galen, "I'm so sorry. Please, I'm sorry, Graf. If he's your friend, are you leaving me?" You don't want to see me? You don't want to see me?
I interrupted your thing.
"If he's your friend," she said. "Listen," said Kef, but I heard nothing. "Listen, smarty, down in the town, winding our way, but just a murmur yet. Do you hear the car?" And some of the tree clumps caught the blinking blue light, flashing above the road and changing sides at the turn of switchbacks. "Listen," said Kef. "That's a Volkswagen. That's the police, for sure." For sure. Sirenless and stealthy. There were two in the car, and they didn't stay long. "We're making a roadblock at the top." "We're making a roadblock at the top," said one, and a back glove snapped its fingers. "At St. Leonard," said the other, "if he comes this way." And the bees heard, the diminishing blue blinked away from their box houses. They stirred against my poor, propped Galen, who for the second time this evening had been reduced to a heap on account of me. And I could only think, for sure, he's not going to try riding that bike out of town. Oh, for sure, at least, he won't be coming this way. And Kep said, "Smarty, we can't just be gawking here all night. If the girl won't fall off, I'd like to get across the road." "I'll be all right," said Galen, but her voice shivered as if some kind of wind down the mountains had blown all the way from the Raxalp, all the way from last January, and caught her warm and precious and vulnerable, just waking up in the morning, coverless. She was so hurt, really, and there was nothing I could think clearly. "Let's listen, then," said Kef, mounting the great spring back seat, settling among his iron-clanking parts. We listened, and he wrenched the housing for the headlight around, so we were pointed and lit straight across for the road. Then he came up with a heavy foot on each wheel brake. He rocked and struggled the tractor out of gear. The trailer shifted. The bees sang. "I don't hear anything," I said. "No, nothing," said Kef, and he reached for the start road. He was reaching. I said, "Kef?" "Smarty," he said, and his hand stopped in air. "Listen," I said, "do you hear?" And he froze himself still, not squeaking the tractor's parts, not gusting his own breath. "Oh, yes," he said. "Maybe not even out of town yet, but coming, and maybe not even coming our way. In those close arches, maybe that's what brought on the sound and then suddenly shut it off and on again." "Why, Smarty," said Kef, "that's real good listening." And now it was out of the town. It took our road. A horseman clearing his throat many closed rooms away, clearing a great horse throat, not momentarily, but eternally, going on forever, coming toward us forever. "Oh, yes," said Kef. "Oh, yes, I would have known it from a million others. Oh, the sounds of the throggy beast my Siggy rode." "Ha," said Kef. "It's him, Smarty, it's him, the queer." And Kef, you were almost done then. A third-tier bee-box for you, Kef, right where your necklace head looms, almost level with the humming stack. Right where you lurk on your high seat, Kef, a bee-box for you. And perhaps another, perhaps a whole toppling row come down on you, thick Kef, if I dared, Kef, and if I thought it would do any difference. Make any difference or do any good. How many bees would do for you, Kef, a strapping fellow like yourself? How many bee stings could you take? What's your quota, rotten Kef? Uphill and downhill, hither and yon. Page 91.